Hi, it's Beck here, and I wanted to share with you today some adorable cards that I have created, thinking spring, right? Thinking outside country. I wanted to share these cards and show you how I did this. Paint splatter. All right, so for my first project here, I used this Colorado Craft stamp set. This is the mini. I believe it comes in a larger size too, and it is something that is available now. I got mine on scrapbook.com, and this is called Be Creative. And I'm using this sentiment, make something beautiful to share today. All right. And I also used some dies. These are Stampin' Up! Dies. Both of these are from different sets that I made the grass with. And really, the star of this show is my acrylic paint markers. That's how I achieved this brilliant, vibrant colors. And I want to show you how I did this. But before I do, I want to show you my other card and talk about a challenge blog that you could participate in. So isn't this card cute? Now, I want to talk about these images and talk about the challenge blog. So the challenge blog is FarmQuest General Store. It's a blogspot.com. I will leave information, and at the end of this video I'll even show you a picture of what it looks like when you click on the blog, and I will leave a link for you as well. But I wanted to talk about how I created this card as well, and then I want to show you how I did the paint splatter. So first of all, before I forget, this is an image that you could win if you enter your card in the FarmQuest General Store. All you have to do is link your card in that you create, and it has to be an outdoor country kind of scene. You know, just think outside, farmhouse, pond, nothing city, no city buildings, just all country. So if you do enter, this image is a digital stamp that is one of 3 that you could win. It is a random draw of the cards. This is from QKR Stampede, and you could win this. So I have this because I am now a design team member for the challenge, and I hope everybody takes time to participate. And you don't have to have a blog. That's just one way to show off your cards. If you have a Facebook or an Instagram, anywhere where you can post and upload your card, there's a link available for you. So this is the acrylic paint like I had talked about, and I drew these little ink spots on the bunnies, and this is the whole stamp of the bunnies, and I just stamped them and cut them out, fussy cut those out, and drew these on myself. And I drew the ink splatter on the Make Something Beautiful to Share today. And I did use a embossing folder fence, or it's a wood plank, and I cut those out myself and inked them. I showed how to do that in my last video, how you can just to put some ink on there to make it stand out. I just put some splatters on the inside of this card. That's how I finished this off. But I wanted to take the time, here, let's put this here, to show you how you do this ink splatter so that you can do it too. And I am sure if you say, Beck, I don't have acrylic paint markers, I bet you've got something in your stash, whether it's alcohol markers or any kind of, let's say, colored pencils, Prismas, anything that you can get a nice bright color on. I just find that these are really working out for certain things. All right, now let's get started. So what you're going to want to do is take a pencil and draw some splatters. And I've started already because I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want you to get the feel of what this is like. So you just take your pencil and just take time to have some fun and draw some splats. And I like to have it coming off the page like this. Okay, and then definitely have some little round ones as well and some medium size. I think that's going to be just fine. Maybe a little more circles, okay? So you start there, then you get your markers and you just pick some colors and go to town. I've already done some yellow. I think I want to do some more orange in here because what I think is great is that you take it, there's a big splatter of orange, and so then I want to do some smaller splats like it, you know, sprayed as it hit the paper. And let's do some red. So while I'm doing this, I do want to talk a little bit more about the challenge blog. Like I said, I got to be a design team member. So if you go to the blog, you'll get to see this card there. And don't let it intimidate you if you see other people's cards and you think, oh gosh, mine's not as good as some of the other people's. Any card that someone takes the time to make is super worth it, in my opinion. And I know that simple cards, clean, simple cards are just as special. But anybody can win the digital images. So if you go to the blog, you'll get to see all 3 of the images that you could win this month. And I absolutely love them. So as I'm finishing this up, I'm going to hop off here, finish it, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, I'll be right back. So I went ahead and got it colored up, and I just, just went around. Like I said, I just went around. There's a little stray mark here. But you're not going to even really need to erase unless you have like a stray mark like that. Now I like to use this Micron 03 pen. Whoops, there. Okay. And I like to draw around it. So you just then go back over where you see? And after I do this, I can then go back with the colors if I don't like that, if it doesn't feel like it's smooth enough. The acrylic paint, it feels smooth enough. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. And to make all the splatters really stand out. And I just like the Micron 03 best. Any black fine tip probably would work. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up and show you what it looks like. Alright, so I went around with my black pen, and that's how it turned out. And I'm satisfied with that. Lots of little splatters and lots of color. Now, to get the glossy look, I use these Nuvo Jewel Drops. Now, this is a translucent tint. You can use glossy accents without a tint. They sell that are just clear. But I had bought this a few years ago and realized it was so light that I use it just like it is clear because it dries pretty clear. So then you just go and start putting it on your project. And I make it pretty thick. And even though it looks like there might be a little bit of a tint, when it dries, it's clear. So this is how I achieved the look of shiny paint splattered all over my cards. What do you think? Do you want to give it a try? Alright, so that's all that you're going to do. I'm going to stop and just show you. Now, you are going to want to take time to let that dry. Don't touch it. I am someone who does not wait long enough. Wait for it to dry. It might take up to an hour or two before it's dry enough. Okay? So I hope you give paint splatter a try, like I said, and I hope you go over to the blog, to the FarmQuest General Store Challenge blog, and check out the design team photos. I'm so excited to be part of the design team, and it's a whole lot of fun. So hop on over there. Here, let's take a look at my other card too. I hope you're having a great crafty day. Bye for now.